Gotta keep her entertained.
Mm-hmm. Hello again, everybody. So I know it's been a while since we've been on here. Been kind of quiet. We've been in one spot, so not much to show. But as you can tell from around,
we're in a house.
Yeah, new scenery. Not our house. We are at an Airbnb. But we're here because tomorrow we close on some property. So found a property in Kentucky, came up to close on it. We have not seen the property yet though, so we just got here. I will say, like, before we made an offer, I did use Onyx Maps. Was pretty thorough with the different satellite imagery, 3D images, a lot of photos from the realtors. But we've missed out on enough properties that we didn't want to hesitate, so we said screw it, made an offer, and we're just doing it. So now we're up here, closed tomorrow, but today we go see the property. We got in last night. We're waiting a little bit though, because it's like 22 degrees out right now.
It's a tad bit chilly.
So yeah, here in a little bit we'll hit the road, go see the property for the first time, and we'll share that with you. Okay.
Chill out. That's a nice house.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a narrow road. So if there's traffic going the other way, someone's got to move.
Yep. Like I said, I'll have to be in front of you and make sure there's nobody coming when you bring the fifth wheel.
It's a nice house.
Yeah, that's a nice house with a dog kennel, so I'm guessing they have dogs.
It will be pretty in the spring.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen any tires over here, so that's still a creek.
So, there it is. Fifth wheel might be interesting.
Uh-huh.
That is up. We could get in it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some landscaping before we can bring the fifth wheel.
Oh yeah. The sky.
Yeah.
And I need the driver assist to turn off.
Probably don't want to go any farther.
Shanna, I'm aware.
Sky, calm
She is
down.
driving me insane.
Don't jump on me. Come on, Sky.
Well, Sky likes it. First impressions?
I like it. It's just we're gonna have a lot to do to it.
Sky, get back here. All right, well, we're here. It's definitely hilly, which we wanted a mountain property, so getting the fifth wheel up here is going to be interesting, though. So now to walk it and see what all we got.
Say hi, Sky. Oh my goodness, she's like, oh, she is having a blast. Sky, you love this? Is this what you're made for? Is this what you're made for? It is, isn't it? Sky, don't go too far.
Sky, come here.
Come on.
Come here, Sky.
I'm okay with this. We got a lot of options.
If it snows, we can go sledding.
Yeah. if we could get the camper, if we could widen this up and get the camper to where we can put the camper maybe right here. But we're gonna have to do a lot of landscaping.
Yep. And get a lot of gravel.
Uh-huh.
Sky.
Hey. Come back here. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna put what.
I know, that's the...
Well, she's drinking muddy water. It might be actually good water from coming. Oh my goodness, look at her legs.
Uh-huh, she's gonna be destroyed.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, there's a rabbit.
Sky.
Okay, you... Sky, come here.
Come on.
Come here, Sky. Uh-oh. Sky, up.
Okay, now how are we gonna do this, Sky? Sky, don't go too far.
Sky, come on.
We said we wanted mountains.
Uh-huh.
Well, we got that. Kind of want to get up at the top here.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Come on, Sky. Dig your claws in. You can do it.
We're almost there.
Yeah. Definitely not the shoes to do this. I think my shoes are at least a little better than yours, but not by much.
I've got the trail shoes on.
Yeah.
They're just so caked with mud.
Now we gotta see how far up this is.
Yep.
Sky,
Ooh, I'm sliding back.
play, Sky. Go too far.
Sky, Sky.
Sky. So all the clearings are.
That's my impression.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what part of the
Yeah, I believe that tree line's the back of the property. Yeah, it is slippery up here.
Oi, you know it's snowy up here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the tree tank.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow, honey. Now getting down's gonna be fun.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna slide our way down. Sky. We know that's on our property.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome.
All right, so tree line is property line, and then you can see this line across here. That is the back of the property. We'll walk down here in a minute where a tree stands, or not tree stand. We'll walk down here in a minute to where the deer blind is.
I want our house up here.
Yeah.
And it's flat flat enough, we won't have to do too much excavating. The only problem is getting a drive up here.
And if you put a well up here, the higher up you are, the further down you have to drill.
Yeah. Sky, stay on our property. Here, baby. I think she's following the rabbit.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
So you can see we have the deer blind here.
Hey, come back.
Trails back here are not our property. Those go to another property, and that goes to another property. But we would probably build up on that hill somewhere. We would put a barn down low down here, which I'm not sure if I can even see my truck from up here.
Might be easier going down this direction.
We'll see. That mountain.
Hey!
Sky!
He's like, come on, Sky. Oh, no, maybe not.
No. I'm gonna go see if I can see the truck though. My truck is down here somewhere. You can see all these thorn bushes all through here. Makes it fun to walk. You can't see the truck. Ooh, this slick right here. Still can't see the truck from up here. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, Sky. You probably need to put the GoPro up for you.
Yeah.
That's not the smartest idea. Walking down a muddy path.
I know it.
Sky, stop.
This guy's like, why are you guys so slow?
I have nails. Hold on, Sky. Sky, stop.
Sky, stop. Good girl. She half listens.
Sky, stop.
You leash her?
Yep. She didn't listen.
Yep.
She went too far. Stop. Hey. Do not drag me.
You're gonna see a rabbit take off and you're gonna end up in the mud.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think, guys, stop. I think right here we could do the barn.
Yeah.
And then do a drive all the way up to do the house.
Yep.
Because I think that's pretty, I mean, if you moved some of this, excavated a little bit of this, I think there's enough room for a barn.
Yeah, maybe not quite as big as I was planning.
Yeah.
And that's the easier spot to get to.
Yeah.
We definitely need a side-by-side.
We're gonna need something. They have a dog over there.
Yeah, so when we're at the top, so you follow that all the way to that tree line and then back up across.
Yeah.
So we probably could have walked down that path at the edge and it brought back across this front. So next time we'll do that.
Next time we're doing it without a dog.
Yes.
We'll leave her with Mom.
Ugh.
Until we can get some fencing and start trusting her a little.
Yep. And Sarah and Mitch could come down and explore, but any of the parents will probably need a side-by-side first.
At least this summer it's gonna be drier.
Yeah, that's still a big hike.
It's way hillier than I thought
Yeah.
by the pictures. But this is kind of what we wanted.
Yep.
And it's half cleared out for us.
Yep. And there's the track. It is slippery down here. Make it all the way down the big hill, then I'll fall on this small one.
Yep. Hey, guys, stop. You gotta be careful with Mommy. Okay, go. Stop. Slow. Okay, good girl. Don't pull.
Oof.
All right, so we are back at the Airbnb. The trip to the property was successful, as you could see. Driving out there was a mostly anxious or mostly excited, I guess. A little bit stressed. Like, what do we get? We haven't seen it yet. Hoping there weren't red flags. Closer we got, the more ease we were liking the area. Houses in the area look nice. It's the rolling hills we like, all that stuff. So got there. We knew it'd be hilly. We weren't expecting quite that hilly. But if you'd seen some of our tours of other properties, we originally wanted that hilly. Just most of the properties we found that had the height we wanted with the long range views didn't have flat spots at the bottom for a barn or the camp or anything like that. This did, so that works. But now we've got to figure out some of the building stuff. Like you saw where I pulled the truck in there. There's another drive into the property a little further down. So what we've got to get up there and see is how to connect those two, and to be able to get up to that top flat spot, how to put like a switchback drive in and work our way up there. So I'll be seeking some advice from some family and trying to figure out exactly how I need to pull that off. So that'll have to get figured out. Our plan was to put a shipping container out there, get our stuff in that, and then at least be able to have stuff to work with. But
That's not gonna happen.
it will, but it won't be as quick as I'd hoped. So we'll have to get a storage unit in this area and then get everything from Georgia up to Kentucky, get that in the storage unit, see how close we can get. That way we can just bounce back and forth as we're passing through to work on stuff. Yeah, so ultimately, I think where we're at, the size barn I wanted to build probably isn't going to get done. I'm going to have to shrink it down a little bit for the way the lot lays.
You don't know, because
Yeah,
you might be able to excavate a little bit of it and push it back.
But yeah, there'll be a lot of those questions we got to figure out. So yeah, we'll do a barn down at the bottom, closer to the road, have the extra parking, the barn, all that stuff close to the road. And then we'd like to put maybe an A-frame or small house up at that top clearing. That way you can see the long-range views. Get that done. And then figure out what other buildings, whether we need a carport at the top. We figure, like, both my trucks would probably stay down in the barn down low. The Tahoe and my TJ would end up top, so we could drive those up and down. But it'd probably take the 4-wheel drives to get up there, and then running up and down that big of a hill, we'll probably need a side by side, maybe a 4-wheeler. So it'll be a lot of toys we'll need, but we got a bunch of ideas, so trying to figure out based off cost, how long things take, what we can pull off, what we can't. But overall, we're really happy with the lot.
I would say it's probably the shipping containers not going to happen. I think it's going to be more us start building the building you want down below, or skip it and build up top first and then build down.
And like we'd seen some people that they basically did 2 40-foot shipping containers, spaced them apart 20 some feet, and then they got trusses and built across those two, and then they just used the shipping containers for storage, and then had a parking area under there, and it was fairly affordable. We thought that might be neat, but then it's also not an enclosed barn.
And us being up there, and
yeah, so,
I don't know if that would work.
So yeah, I don't know, but either way, we close tomorrow morning, get that done, and then we head back to Georgia. We'll be back up here 3 weeks.
4 weeks. 4 weeks, because 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yes, 3 or 4 weeks.
I don't know.
So we're gonna come back up here, spend a week in the area. And at that point, I got to start working on getting some gates put up and get some, what about trail cams?
Signs.
Yeah, no trespassing signs. Do a little bit of that simple stuff that week. Get some of that started. And then we're going to head to Indiana. Spend some time up there. And then we'll probably bounce back and forth over the summer. So that'll kind of be as we have money and whatever projects we come up with and what we can line up down here. But yeah, so it'll be bouncing back and forth. We'll keep you guys updated with the projects as we do them. In between there, we'll take the camper and do some camping here and there. And then we're trying to like map out the next year or so. But next winter, we're talking about doing some more campground hosting to get through the winter, because we definitely can't camp on the property.
No. We got a little bit for that.
Between the cold temperatures of Kentucky in the winter and the layout of the property, that's not happening. And then by the time we're hosting, then we'll map out where are we at financially, what can we pull off for the next year, or do we say screw it and go do like a Yosemite trip or something like that and do our bucket list items. But yeah, so exciting day. It was fun. Good times. Sky enjoyed it.
Oh, she had so much fun. You'll see that in the video.
Well, that's going to be at the end, so as they've seen.
Yeah, as they've seen.
Yeah, so yeah, she loved running around, but yeah, so we'll keep you guys updated. We'll wrap this up for now, and appreciate you guys hanging with us, watching, and we look forward to seeing what we do too. So till then, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Uh-oh. Guy says bye too.